a few of them are set aside for display and for museums. And turns out there's only about 23 left. And fewer than that are on exhibit. So knowing that it was going to be available, I got our name on it early, because that's one of our key planes that we had in our collection plan that we wanted to get, because it's an icon of design besides being nuclear capable.
I feel like the Nuclear Science Museum itself contributes to history and the young people learning about everything that's been done within the past 50 to 75 years, and everything there kind of contributes to the Air Force as well. Even though it's not a military museum, it does have a lot of both nuclear science artifacts from when they first started inventing and tampering with the first atomic bomb at Los Alamos National Labs, and then individually separated became Sandia National Labs here on Kirtland Air Force Base. And then also with all the airplanes and everything, I just think it's kind of cool to see not only young children and stuff on field trips visit the museum, but also some of the veterans that have served here at Kirtland Air Force Base.
You know what, the reaction from the public is great. We have a very strong Air Force community here. We have a lot of retired Air Force, a lot of active duty Air Force.
There are nodes within the community, and not just the community, but it's nationwide. We've got the Paul Allen Foundation contributed $40,000, and an older couple living in Tucson donated $50,000. So a big project. It's a big project. It's going to be this whole thing will probably cost us in excess of $100,000 to do.
Yeah, but we do honor it. There's so many people air crews who worked on it on the ground, the air crews who were in it in the area. You really you have a lot of people that are involved in this airplane. A lot of people have an emotional connection with this airplane. It's amazing how you can have an emotional connection to an inanimate object, but to many people that plane wasn't just inanimate. It was a living, breathing thing that they worked on and took care of and flew in.
Honestly, I think bringing back the B-47E and kind of restoring that is kind of like bringing back a piece of history. Bringing that aircraft back to life and kind of restoring it, so to speak. All the memories of those service members that lost their lives being crew members upon that aircraft, it honestly keeps their memory living. And I'm honored by it. The fact that we used to be the Army Air Corps and now we've evolved into our own branch, the United States Air Force. I feel like it kind of brings back a part of our history and makes something that we're all going to be really proud of once the restoration project is complete.
So we'll survey the piece stem to stern and see what's wrong, and in many cases, and particularly the B-47, in the B-47's case, it's got a fair amount of corrosion on the skin. And in this case, we have a talented man who's a veteran and had worked in the Navy in structural repair. And he's very, very good. He knows it inside and out.
It's a very rare plane, and it's a very important plane, just not only historically, but just from a design point of view. Many consider it the most beautiful bomber ever made. It's really gorgeous. I love the thing.
The B-47 was the precursor to all this in all our aviation history, with Boeing in particular, but it was the precursor for, like I was saying, the airliners that we fly in now and everything. And it was quite a leap in technology for its time. So it's quite a bird historically, and its relevance to our aviation acumen here in the country is very, very interesting. It's a very critical node, and it was really the trailblazer and the pioneer to what we are used to.